I'm the mum of these three boys here. Charlie, who is 17, Jack, who is 15,
and I'm 20,
and Sam, who is 20. All three boys have special needs, and we all live together, and I manage their funding as their agent. They all have varying abilities and needs, so EIF has worked wonderfully for everyone here and as a family and as individuals. Initially, it was quite a lot of time involved. It was learning a new process and setting up the systems and getting all the paperwork and processes in place. But it is really worth the effort because we have things running really smoothly and it works really well. Finding new staff has never been a problem. We've been lucky in that we've got a wide range of caregivers and friends and people that we've come into contact with over the years, and we've found I've actually never had to advertise for a staff member, which has been great. And in the holidays, as I said, we can bring in teacher aides and people from school who are looking for extra work, and they know the children really well. They're familiar with the behaviours and the routines, so that has become really wonderful for us. One of the biggest benefits was the goal setting. At the very beginning, we set goals for all three children, and that actually got me thinking about how we're going to get to that point, and when we did get to achieve the goals, to reevaluate and set new goals. It's actually been a very important process because it keeps you focused all the time on what you want to achieve and where you want to get to. And for Charlie, one of the goals we had was the supermarket, and we've just started on this, but Jared can tell you a little bit about that.
Yeah. So it's kind of going back into that 2-on-1 support and just having another support worker there to support Charlie. His goal was to be able to go to the supermarket and get a selection of items that he would get from a list, and also using a visual aid, which he would be able to see the pictures and then get the items, and hopefully in time be able to do this more independently. But just having someone else there provides that extra support, not only for the other support worker, but also for Charlie. And so we're all kind of a team working together to help Charlie in this one goal. And that was something that was pretty big that we weren't able to do before.
Yes, and another advantage of being on EIF is the being able to provide consistent, regular, structured routines, which was necessary for the overall well-being. So every day, Jared would come at 10 and do something with Charlie, and then at 2 Ruth will come and do a more learning-based type activity with him, and then later on, and so the routine was the same each day for him through the holidays, which really relaxed him and helped him to be happier, and his well-being was much more settled in general overall. And just striving towards reaching goals as a team, working as a team, these are things that we never did before when we were with agencies. It was very fragmented. We have team meetings sometimes. One thing that Jared did, which was incredible, he put together a personal folder for Charlie, which was very detailed and thick and comprehensive. It means that if new staff come in, they can pick the folder up and just learn anything they need to know about Charlie, whereas before we found we were always reinventing the wheel or forgetting to add something or forgetting to tell them that he had this behaviour that might crop up now and then. This personal folder covers every detail of his life and every aspect of his entire being, really, as medical, everything. And that has been priceless for our family, and also it has meant that if new workers come in, everything's there. And without EIF, we wouldn't have been able to create that folder. There was never enough time, there was never enough continuity or flexibility.
And I feel like that comes in with having that flexibility, and also that we've all been with Charlie for so long. We're kind of like, I guess, one big family rather than it's more than just a job. With EIF, it's that flexibility kind of, I guess, integrates more of just having this like work mindset, but rather you're giving something more, and EIF has allowed, I guess, me as a support worker to do that.
For me, the big difference is having real continuity in the staff, and that's a de-stressor because you've got the same group of people in the house most weeks, whereas prior to EIF it really was a big cast of characters coming in and out of the house just by its very nature. Meant a lot of people were coming in, but now with EIF it's a small tight crew, and that really de-stresses things because everyone's familiar with the boys and how the household works. So for me that's the big difference.
Yeah, and for me, I think the same in that it's like we're all part of one big family now, and we've got all these extra support people, great staff, wonderful staff, and it feels like when they come in, they're not strangers coming in, they're extra family in my mind, because we've got great people, and it's been fantastic. There are so many benefits of EIF, and we're just so happy we made that move over.